unfortunate the tiara fall there. Had to be helped off. I know that's tough. You had to follow her and wait that out.
Yeah.
How do you mentally cope with that?
I just hope for the best for her. We just have her in our prayers. We're hoping that everything's okay, and just staying positive really helps me go into my routine after that.
What did Jason say to you after the first two events? I know they weren't team-wise. It was not what you wanted, but you still had a chance to salvage the meet there.
Yeah, he just said keep pushing. We got to attack each event with confidence. Don't be hesitant, and that's what we did after the next two. We went out there and pushed our hardest and competed our best, so that's what helped us get better scores in the last two events.
We're heading into March now, and postseason is not that far off. I know this is the time when you really want to be, hitting your routines and tightening everything up. Do you feel good about where you are right now?
I feel good, but I feel like things can obviously be better. The beginning of the season, I didn't start off that great, but I guess this is where I'm peaking at. So I feel great where I am now. There's always room to improve. So, yeah.
What was like that's a first for me, watching gymnastics for 20 years.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't scare me. I didn't know it was coming, obviously. But they were so excited. We've been trying to get Zaakira in on that event, and and we knew that she could go huge. And she hit her flight, and that's the hardest part of that routine. And so I'm sure you could tell from the stands that the team was just getting more and more amped up as she kept going. So maybe I'll tell them we no more dog piles, because we need her to competing. So, but I thought it was a lot of fun, and the crowd really got into it.
I know she didn't even know she was going to compete until you got over there. What was the thinking behind all of that?
Well, we're really fortunate this year that we have so much depth. So we're warming up 9-10 people per event. And, in the past, I've been begging to have 6 people per event, they're ready to go. So we basically are making the decisions last minute, and we're doing the same thing in the gym to get them ready for that. So when I told her she was going, she, got a smile, but I think she also started shaking a little bit, but she got up there with so much confidence. I was really proud of her, and I just grabbed her, over here on the corner of the floor a minute ago and said, do you believe now? She can be an All-American, and to get her there, if we don't go as a team, we got to get her there as an individual, and so today was a big step for that.
Obviously she killed it on the first 3 events. Then you come in the floor, and then Tiara gets hurt and has to be helped off, and she's right behind her, and you always wonder sometimes mentally what that's going to do, but it seemed like she handled that.
Yeah, she hit the reset button on it like a champ, and anytime one of our kids goes down with an injury, it's heartbreaking. They're all best friends. They're with each other 30, 40 hours a week. So I was really proud of the team for being able to step up and get us back on track and finish out the meet. And we did it for Tiara.
Well, I noticed Tiara, while she was sitting in the tunnel, was still clapping.
Oh, yeah. She was mad that we wouldn't let her come back out. And I'm like, you're hurt. So you got to stay back here, let the doctors deal with it, and we're getting her medically evaluated. She's back there in the training room right now. But she wanted to be out there with her teammates, and, the athletic trainers and everybody are saying, no, you got to stay back here, keep sitting down. So she is a true team player. And, whatever ends up happening, if she is out, that'll be a huge loss. But I know she's going to fight back on this one.
What was your message to the team after the first 2 events? I know not what you wanted, but you still had a chance to salvage the meet with the last 2.
Yeah, I pulled them in, and I just said, guys, it's a testament to your hard work that we're able to switch up these lineups and, plug the holes that we need to be able to plug. And, I said, you just got to draw from the fact that, as coaches, if you're on that piece of paper for a lineup, we believe in you 150%. We would not put you even in contention. If we didn't think that you could go out there and do it, and I said, so let's pull confidence from the fact that you're all working so hard, and, even the people in the number 9, 10, 11 spot are pushing so hard, to fight, and it's not about just the 6 routines. So that was my message to them was, we're a team, so let's get out there and get it done.
I know you were just a few hops or that sort of thing away from a 196.
Oh, geez, half a tenth. Yeah, we were like a cast handstand away from the 196, So I wasn't really happy with some of our landings on vault. We could have done a better job on bars, with some of our handstands. And, unfortunately, Cassidy had a very uncharacteristic fall. For her, thankfully, we didn't end up having to count that. But she's, typically a solid 9.75, 9.8 kid on that event. So, we just had some wobbles, and, we got to get back in the gym this week and really focus on the fundamentals, and get ready, because we got Pitt coming up twice next weekend, and we're not losing to them again.
I know we're heading into March here, which means postseason is not too far behind. I know this is the time you really got to clean things up and things up, get ready for.
And that's what I keep telling them. If we're not in preseason, so we should be hitting this stuff every time, so that we can focus on the fundamentals and the basics. The pointed toes and the artistry and our dance and things like that. So that's why I want to get back in the gym this week and really focus on that part of it, because we should be hitting everything every time. All the skills.